We have to start off with an apology.
But fair to. I'm a Tombazan.
Because that's what I am. You guys don't see me
Yeah.
on the camera. You just hear me, and
And that time they're probably seeing you in real life, but have no idea who it was you. They had no idea. Vimal just paused.
Please give me start that again. I don't know we started the time, bro. Please.
okay, fine.
Hey, yo, guys, welcome back to SinTaki Unplugged.
Wow.
As you see, we finally got our best friend here,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Greener.
We're back, baby.
Has been here. How are you doing,
Yeah.
bro?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Good, man. Good.
How's life been, brother?
Been good, bro? It's
Yeah?
been, yeah.
I think we should start off
Yes.
with an apology.
Yo,
We have to start off with an apology.
but fair to. I'm a Tombazan. Siyaxolisa.
Guys, no, I'm actually so impressed
No.
with Taki's vernacular. Like, he's been killing it for the past year. No,
Yeah, I'm getting better, bro.
dude, like, I'm so proud of you. Like, he's doing so well, hey?
Thanks, dog.
But yeah, like, as you're saying,
Yeah, but generally, no. Sorry, guys. It's not being good what we've been doing,
yeah,
and by what we've been doing is like not communicating with you guys enough, not keeping you guys in the loop, not giving you guys a lot more consistency
yeah,
and effort. I think something I'm realizing is that you guys are not just like our supporters; it's also like a relationship.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So it's a thing of when we post is how we connect with each other. It's like how we check up on each other, like you would in any relationship.
yes.
But we basically ghosted.
Which is,
And
and that's so unlike
we're not
us.
trying to be a ghoster, bro.
Yeah, that's not like us.
Yeah. They're not like
Oh,
us.
I knew it was coming.
But you
I
said
knew
it
was
twice.
coming.
You said it twice, fam.
I kind of set myself up for that one.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
no,
man.
Generally, sorry about that, guys. Like bottom of our heart, sorry. I think what's basically just happened is like we did the podcast last year, right? We started last year. We're pushing it, and you know, your own life starts kind of getting into the way of things. You know, you
Yeah.
get busy with this and this and this and this and this. So it's been very difficult for all of us to be available at the same concurrent time
Yeah,
and to be able to make as much content as we were. It's just been much more difficult to get everyone together. So because of that, our time has been very like scarce, but we do apologize, and we are going to be trying to make that time way more, so
Yeah.
we can continue the relationship. And also a huge. Oh, before we go into that, do you wanna add on anything?
we've been seeing your messages every time I go live. I don't know about you, but every
Yeah,
time I go
yeah.
live, when is SinTaki dropping? When is SinTaki dropping? And yeah, I think on our end, more like aside from us not having time, it was just a thing of a lot has changed.
Yes.
Also, we have to acknowledge that
Mm.
your life with my life and our lives, you know,
Mm.
Vimal's life, like everybody's life, a lot has been going on, and it hasn't been easy, you know, like just pushing the podcast as best as. I don't even want to call it a podcast anymore. eh?
Facts.
We're calling it a channel.
Facts.
We're rediscovering, because when we came out of the house,
Yeah.
you know, we had a certain way how we're doing things. We're speaking to the one crowd, the Big Brother crowd. Everything, our whole content was based around what happened on Big Brother.
Yeah.
And of course, time went by. You grew, I grew, the audience grew, and the you know the Unplugged gang grew, and it's just beyond that now, you know. And we've just been wanting to find ways in which we can be able to relate to each and every single person.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a whole like teething process. I mean, if you look at last year, remember how many different locations we were trying out?
Yeah, man.
We'll try this part, pay this person, pay that person.
Yeah.
You know, the team looked different at one point. Now it's like just the three of us. You know, like it's like there's been a lot of changing and like evolving and trying to figure things out. So even with that, it comes with like its own growing pains. You could say, you know, and like how you did mention that when we actually, yeah, let me speak about that. Like when you go into that house and you go into that environment, it's like you have an idea of who you are, right?
Yeah.
Then you're in that house, and then like that idea of who you are gets tested for 10 weeks, fam. For 10 weeks, who you think you are, how you normally handle things, all of that is getting tested for 10 weeks, you know? Then you come out, now that you're outside, it's like, okay, I can still be me. No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't be who Sinaye was before. You can't be who Taki was before, because like that, like you now need to show up differently. Like it's now a new you that needs to show up, and then it's like this new you trying to discover yourself in this whole new world where it's about clicks, it's about views, it's about being seen, it's about being relevant all the time and all of that.
Dress.
How you dress, how you
Who you
talk,
hang
who you
with.
with. Like it's so much
Optics.
optics. It's just optics now, bro.
Yeah, it is.
All at once, you know.
It is.
And then it's just like, ish, how do I still keep true to myself, or who
Yeah.
is myself at this point anymore? And then it's
Yeah.
like you're trying to now just figure out that and trying to find who you are again. And I think even like you're saying with our content, it was a lot of, okay, what are the optics? How do we get people to talk? How do we get people to like watching our stuff? How do we get people to engage with us? So even our content, I would say, there were moments where it felt true to us. But even when it felt true to us, we'll look at the views and be like, ah, flip.
We weren't really doing this one for the people.
Yeah, you know? And then we'll start beating ourselves up a bit and be like, now I can't do this anymore. We need to do more of this and whatever. But then it's like the more you start doing that, the more you kind of start losing yourself even more.
Yeah.
So yeah, even that is like weirdly in that break we've had, it's like, at least for myself, I think I've kind of been discovering who I am again, or at least like this new version of me and who I do want to be.
Yeah.
And I just know I'm somebody who doesn't like drama, dude. I
Yeah.
really like peace and like wholesomeness, you know.
And with that being said, the crowd that we stepped into just lives for drama.
Yeah.
We have to be honest
Yeah,
about that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, if you're not gonna give drama, why are you there?
Exactly.
You know, why are we even watching your content?
Exactly.
And it's so conflicting for somebody who's like you and myself.
Yes, man.
Because it's like, bro, this is not me.
Yes.
Like
yes, dude.
I don't even have drama in my life, bro. Like
Yes.
I make sure that I did drama.
Yes.
But then now I need to create it. You
In
get what
some
I'm
way.
saying?
Yeah. Get people talking.
So that
yeah.
people may find you entertaining.
Mm.
And I think what we've come to realize is that like the Unplugged gang, they love us for us.
Yeah.
And we don't have to try and put out optics and do certain
Yeah, and
things.
always be
Like we
pandering.
need to really show them who we really are and show them a side of us that I guess they've never even really seen before, you know? Because I think there's a lot that people don't know about you, even though I've been seeing this comment a lot. Somebody commented on my TikTok live the other day. They were like, "Yo, Sinaye, it's like I know you personally, you know." And it's like I get that, I really do. But there's a whole lot that they don't know about me that you know, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's and there's a whole lot that I know about you that they don't know. You know,
Yes,
so it's just
yes.
like things that they might even find that entertaining. You know. So I think it's just been a beautiful phase of just like, you know what, just resetting
Yeah.
and like breathing and be like, okay, this is how we're gonna do things from now on.
Yes.
In a nutshell, without repeating the same thing over and over again, we're gonna give you guys a more in-depth look actually into
Yeah.
who Taki is and into who Sinaye is and who Vimo is, and into the whole SinTaki
Yeah.
Unplugged gang.
So, yeah, it's based on everything you guys just said. Let's start with giving people from behind the scenes perspective, because that's what I am. You guys don't see me
Yeah,
on the camera. You just hear me, and
And that time they're probably seeing you in real life, but have no idea who it was you. They had no idea. Vima just paused.
exactly. And so to give you a bit of a bigger idea of why we disappeared for a whole month and a half, I think it's because it all started when I had a heart-to-heart conversation with Sinaye and Taki. But it's been a struggle, and we were shooting almost every weekend, or almost every second week.
Yeah.
And I started putting this podcast first instead of my life. I started looking what the fans want, why they want what they want, and trying to help the team give you guys exactly what you want. And at the end of the day, I realized I'm putting too much effort into this and less effort into my own mental health. And one thing I must tell you guys is that no matter what work you have, no matter what you're doing online, if you're trying to start your own channel or trying to build a persona for yourself, don't forget who you are. Don't put your own personal values against what other people believe. Don't try and change yourself for them.
Yeah.
They will, whether you a famous person or not, people will like you for who you are, or they will hate you for who you are, no matter what you're doing. And that's what we needed to kind of tell ourselves. This is who we are. This is what we want from the podcast. This is what you guys want. Does it align with what we want to give you? And that's where we are here today as well, to tell you guys more about all of us and where the podcast is going. So based on that, we can start with a very short little game. And today's game, I didn't tell the guys about this at all because I wanted it to be as authentic as possible. I want in today's game for you guys, in 10 seconds, you got to tell the audience everything you can about yourselves that you've been through in the past week. So figure out who's going to start.
I was here in the last episode with Nate. He has to catch up. He's got work to do. So let's now you go first.
Okay. Wait.
10 seconds to speak about what I did in the past week.
Yeah. So think of something, because obviously you guys did a lot in the past. Since the last episode up until now, you guys did a lot that we're going to speak about. But pick one thing in this past week that you did and just spend 10 seconds to talk about it. So that might just be 2 or 3 sentences.
Okay, that's not bad.
And the person who has... So I'll be the judge on this one. And between the two of you, the person who has the most exciting story to tell.
See, now.
They will get the other person to do something for just the next 2 or 3 minutes of the episode. Okay. So it could be speak in a different voice, or take your shoes off and put in your hands, whatever. You guys think of it.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this, man.
No, you're going first, man.
I'm going first?
Yeah.
Let's rock, paper, scissors.
Best out of 3 or just one round? One round.
One, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
Do you do shoot or what?
Okay, let's do shoot. Okay.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Shoot! Okay, you'll tell me when to start then, Vimal. What did I do this week? I get up to a lot every week, man. Oh, okay. This week I saw a midget, right? And he was at a club. Wait. No, wait. Can we start that again? Please, can we start that again? I don't know. We started the time, bro. Please.
Okay, fine. We'll
Please.
Well,
I don't know. Okay. Please.
Okay,
I don't know. I don't know. I'll start it like.
Okay, hold it. I'll tell you when the time starts.
Okay. He's scanning it.
Just be ready to go any second now. Go.
Okay, so this week I met a midget, right? I was at a club. I was genuinely concerned. I'm like, oh, what is this 10-year-old doing in the club? And then I'm like, oh, no, you know what? It's actually, I don't know. Do they have another word
Time.
for it?
Remember, it's 10 seconds. I told you guys it could be 3 sentences max. So now, Taki, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you know when to start.
Oh my gosh.
And go.
So this week I went to go watch the premiere for Hurry Up Tomorrow by the weekend. I liked the movie. A lot of people didn't, but it's okay. And then I watched the series called Forever, and now I want to be in a relationship because of that. So that's
Done. And I mean, Sinaye, you started really strong, so this is a tough one.
Crazy.
But I didn't really get a story out of that.
Is the midget politically correct, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
It was a little person.
Actually, that
was a
you
little
make a
person.
good point. It's midget's not correct. I think
It's
I
not
think-
PC.
I think
Yeah.
midget's okay, no?
well, let's Google it, but I don't
Let's
think
Google
so.
it. Let's
Because
fact check that.
so now that you bring it up, it's either dwarf
Yeah, I think it's
Or-
dwarf. Yeah.
or little
So midget
person.
is a slur.
I think so.
Oh my gosh,
I
bro.
think it is.
I didn't mean it like
It's
that.
midget politically correct, dude.
Yeah, let's.
For decades, LPA has continuously championed the removal of the slur midget.
We're not supposed to be laughing, man.
Oh wow!
I didn't know. Yo, my fault, man.
Oh wow!
I need to educate myself better. I'm so sorry.
No, but come on, keep apologizing. Can you not keep the pod in?
Yeah, I mean, I am saying sorry.
He didn't know.
Like,
And we asked. We like because we didn't know. Like
I promise you guys, I really didn't know. Like, I'm not that kind of guy. You guys know this. Like, I'm not.
don't cancel him, man.
Please. I genuinely thought I was saying the right thing, bro.
This is what happens when you take a break.
Yo,
Yo, yeah, but I think you're right. It's dwarf or little person.
Okay, so based
I'm a
on
little person.
what we just
Yeah,
found
or
out,
Dwarf.
I don't like dwarf. I feel like
This is
dwarf.
a little person. Yeah,
I
little
feel like
person is
dwarf
easy.
would have fained me, hey?
Yeah, because then I think of Snow White, bro.
Yeah,
First thing.
actually.
Yeah.
But like, how was midget like not correct? Like, to me, that word sounds less offensive.
I think it's because how people were using it. So I think people were using it in.
I mean, you guys can tell me if this is correct. Could it be similar to, someone with a mental health problem, the word we don't call them?
Yes, the R one.
Yeah. Could it
Yeah,
be like
could be
that?
because it's like yes, that is the term.
But then
But
people, use it in a derogatory manner.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think that's probably why it's.
I don't know. For me, if I was a little person, I'd
Like, no, you wouldn't.
I would be annoyed. I'd be angry if
it's so
someone
dwarf.
called me a dwarf, bro.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll take little person over.
I feel worse if someone calls me a little person.
You know
So
what?
what-
I
what
don't
would you take?
like.
Dwarf
Like, don't
and
sound me
midget
like
to
that,
me
bro.
sound like less because
Exactly. Don't.
little
That's what
person
I'm
is
saying.
talking
Don't,
about the height.
don't sun me like that, bro.
If someone watching this is part of that community, right? Can you please let us know what you prefer being called, or if you know someone,
Yeah.
please let us also know so we can just learn. Vima, you're so busy judging.
Yes, but based on everything we discussed, I think I'm gonna go with Taki.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can let's call it give him his punishment.
Oh, I'm gonna give him punishment.
Yeah. Remember, it's for next 5 minutes or so. He has to do something because we got another game coming on later in the
Oh,
episode.
okay. Next 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, we'll let it go, and then I will signal you guys when the time is up.
Okay. For the next 2 to 3 minutes, can you please speak in your like rizzing voice, like you're
What?
like you're trying to rizz someone up, like like
I don't.
you do. Yeah, you do. You have a voice. No, you know it.
I don't have a rizzing voice.
do.
bro.
We've seen it on the episode.
Yes.
The challenge happened
Yeah,
before.
no, you do. And you know it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You do, bro. You do. Just imagine the camera is like some girl you're trying to rizz up. Actually, no. Let me change it. For the next for the next minute, whatever. Can Sinaye just look at the camera and pretend to rizz the camera up? Is that okay?
Okay. There's one
guy,
lucky fan who's gonna be watching this and thinking,
Light skin right now. Damn.
Either that or you talk in your rizz voice for like a.
Okay. The thing is, I'm not aware when the Rizz voice happens. I'm not gonna dispute that I've got one because I'm not aware.
Yeah,
Maybe I
'cause
do have
You've
one.
got a radio voice. You've got a rizz voice.
Okay, the radio one. Now I know I've got one.
Yeah.
You pointed it out. I don't know I had one.
Yeah, no, you really do.
But the Rizz one.
And a presenting voice.
Hey, the Rizz one though. I'm not sure. Hey,
Dog, you
that's
have
fine.
it.
That's fine though. I'll raise the camera. Starting now. Hi. All right. Let's continue the episode.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were raising the camera. I was giving you.
No, as the episode is
Oh, God,
happening.
I thought it was holding candles, so I was just giving you space to.
Nah, don't worry. Continue.
Okay, man. So, yeah, bro. What else were we talking about?
such
Oh no, you're telling us
eyes.
behind the scenes.
"Oh yes, I was," and then we
You have such beautiful eyes. Continue. Look at my mouth blushing in the background. Man. Yes. I finished it.
You know what the problem is?
The my ears red, bro.
I have to stare at the camera, at the screen while he's doing this.
I'm sorry, bro.
problem.
How dare I to a married man?
Sorry if you're
Hey, but don't tell them. Continue.
Cool. Yeah. So I guess the only other thing I had to say was that we in a phase where we spent a year doing this, just over a year, And
This water tastes as good as you. Refreshing.
wow.
Spent a year. You said I must rizz the camera, bro.
You
Say
did say
your
that.
wrist, bro. Are those the bars you be throwing to someone's daughter out there, bro? Damn.
Come on, bruh.
School is in session, fam.
Give me shine.
School is in session. Yes.
Well, now let's get into more of what have you guys been doing the past few months that we haven't been shooting anything.
Really wish I was doing you though.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh wait, before we go into that, I did mention that we did this for just over a year. Our anniversary was what was it, a week ago, I think?
Yeah,
May
about a
16th.
week ago.
So what do you guys think, or what did you guys think we were gonna do to celebrate the 1 year?
Like on camera or off camera?
That's so the reason I'm asking is because there's two options here. You guys tell us what you think we should have done to celebrate 1 year. And option two is the fans can leave a comment to say what they think we should have done to celebrate a year.
What we should have done.
Let's leave it to the Unplugged gang.
What
You
we
know?
should have done.
Yes, because we
Yeah.
can still do it. We haven't celebrated yet. I mean, to be honest, was like you guys and the fans, we've been doing this episode just week after week, month after month. We've sat down behind the scenes and we said, "Oh, we've reached this goal. We must celebrate. We've reached that goal. We
How
must
many
celebrate."
celebrations have we not had?
Exactly. It's
Yo.
about time that celebration happened, and
All this celebration talk and anniversary talk just makes me wish that it was just you and I.
Okay, are we down to this Rizz voice? Can we put it in?
not yet. Almost.
These balls are so terrible, bro.
I'm thinking maybe if the fans tell us something, then we might end up doing
Sure.
it.
Yeah, so then I guess you guys can, like Vima was saying, what do you think we should have done to celebrate our anniversary, which was May 16th? I didn't know it was May 16th. That's actually crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so let us know what you guys think we should have done, and hey, we'll then try get it done.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. And
Yeah.
with that, we'll end off with Sinaye doing one last Rizz, and then he's done for the episode.
Oh, in terms of rizzing, yeah.
You know, every good thing comes to an end. That's it.
Please in the comments write down if from this rizzing would you give him your number? Imagine
There would
this face. This was not his
never-
face. Just,
There would never.
just
those
from the bars.
Those were terrible bars,
Just from
bro.
the bars.
Those were terrible.
Delete his face. Delete who he is. Just the bars.
Exactly.
Would you give your number? Just
And the
write
keyword
down.
there is the bars.
Yeah,
So-
the bars. That's what we
yeah.
want to
I
know.
wasn't really.
Trying.
Yeah, man. Like there's so much. You know how it is, bro. Like I will.
What's your wrist style actually?
It's
Do you have-
I give out compliments, right?
Okay.
So if it's like my first time meeting you, I'm not gonna try compliment you with your face because obviously when I approach
Everyone
you, I
does
don't know-
that.
Yeah, like it's like try to find something unique, you know. Yeah, that's just me. Yeah, well, if you're wearing like a nice tee or some sneakers or whatever, I'm gonna try and make conversation off of that, and then based off of that, bro, I can see the one that I've done that's worked for me. I've been like. I woke up to a girl, I'm like, yo, damn. But I don't know. I didn't want to say first. I wanted to say face. My first. my face works a lot for me and my approach, right?
Yeah.
So I've walked up to a girl and I was like, yo, like, you know, I walked up to you, like I agreed. I was like, yo, you're so fly. A compliment, whatever. I was like, oh, I walked up to you, like, because for the past 30 seconds, I have had the biggest crush on you.
Oh, that's a bar.
And like, it works, bro.
That's a bar.
I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh. You know, every time. Like, that's my wrist style. Like, I'll
So it's compliments and it's
and then immediately I'm like, I need to see you outside of this setup and the setup where you comfortable. What do you like doing? If you tell me I like animals, I like doing this, I'm like, okay, let's go do that then. Like the first date always has to be crazy. You go hard on the first date.
By going hard, what do you mean?
Like, do whatever you want to do with her.
Mm.
Like, what she wants to do. Like,
Do
if
whatever you want to do. Or what she
no,
wants
what
to do.
she wants to do. What she wants to do is what I
Okay.
mean. Yeah, like
Okay.
if she's like, I'm a person that likes traveling, for example. But okay, let's take a road trip then.
As a first date.
Yeah, bro. What? Are you not trying to make a good impression?
Yes, but dude, you don't know this person well enough for a whole road trip.
How am I gonna know her then?
But like a road trip is such a big commitment, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's like what is if like she's like just dead? Now you're stuck on this road trip with a dead
That's like
person.
a worst case scenario, bro.
Have you
Me
ever
is
met anyone
because-
who's just like with just like no, like where's like no chemistry, no?
I think majority of the first dates I've had, bro, they've just been like the chemistry's just been
Jeez, you've been lucky then, bro.
off of the top, you know, where it's like, boom, we link. It's a thing of, you know, you spending a night at my crib already. You know?
Jeez,
First link, first few hours. you
jeez,
know?
my guy.
Like it. I don't know, bro. I don't know how to explain it. Like it just, it's like that. Or we're doing something crazy, like a fun activity that you like. Like I always go like that. What about you?
Okay, wait, what are you asking me?
What's your wrist style?
My wrist is hella goofy, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's not like your typical like you come in, you're so pretty. Do the deeper voice thing. Nah, fam. I will get there, I'll chat to you, and I'll like listen to what you're saying. Like
You've got sweet Rizz.
yeah, like when my friend told me once, he was like, "No, you got boyfriend Rizz."
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So
that
like
is
for me,
true.
I'll like literally like really listen to what you're saying, and I'll be like, "Oh," and then I'll ask you like genuine questions about it,
Oh, you go.
and I'll be like, "Oh, so
I remember in that house when the girls, we had that challenge. When the girls started, dude, Taki is so deep. Hey, all of a sudden, yo,
Yes, bro.
everybody's attracted to this man.
Because for me, it's not about like, oh, you're so fly, you're so hard. I'm trying
Yo,
to
nah,
get with you.
they were really attracted to your
I'm just
mind.
trying to get to know you for like real, bro.
You made them all feel seen. Bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a good quality. Like even in friendships, that's really
yeah,
hard, bro.
So that's really my style. So it's like I like listen to what you're saying. I'll ask you about something like, oh, what do you do? And you say, oh, I'm in like marketing or whatever. Like, oh, like what do you find interesting about marketing? Like, what's the thing that like get you going?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this. Yeah, I kind of picked up on that. Like you,
That's
you have that
Rizz.
vibe, you know? Yeah. So
Now that's Rizz.
Stuff like
that's
that, bro.
long-term Rizz.
yeah, that's the only issue. It's long term.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to be like in the streets, it
But
gets
I mean-
shaky.
You're not an in the streets kind of guy.
No, I'm not heavy like that. Nah.
But then you also not a long term guy.
Bro,
So what is it, bro? What
bro,
would you?
I honestly believe and feel in my heart, ne?
Yeah.
That whoever I like get into a relationship with this year, we're passing 3 months, bro.
Yeah.
I'm breaking that thing. Like
Is
it's
it the crush?
let's not talk about that.
Okay. Okay. I just want you to speak about crushes.
Okay. Just don't. The last time I spoke about this, I got into trouble, right?
Really?
Yeah. Last time I spoke about this, I got a message. They're like, "Oh, so I'm not your crush then?" I was like, "Hey, tense." But anyway,
Sorry.
hi there. No, bruh. So my thing is, I don't like getting crushes, bro.
Why?
Because you start acting the fool, bruh. Like it's like all composure you had before, all like tact, or all like
Goes away, bro.
like just the composure is gone. Now it's like, oh, she posted a story. Why should you reply to me? Oh,
Oh, that's me, bro.
yes, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Like now you start panicking. Now you're like, flip.
No, but it's so disrespectful for someone to post a story and not respond to you.
But dog, the thing is, you
I don't like that.
No, but the thing is, you don't owe me anything. 'Cause you're not my girl.
Fundin, we're talking. Mna, if we're talking, aye, sundenzela londo.
Really?
I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, like you're mine already. Like if we're talking, yeah, you're mine.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'ma move like I'm yours too. That's the thing.
But then isn't that like? Is that like not too early, especially in the beginning talking stages?
I think that's the problem with me, bro. That's why I've been in trouble a lot because
Exactly.
I will give off that boyfriend energy
Yes.
that you need,
Yes.
like off the bat. And then if I'm like, this is not gonna work out, I'll be like, this is not gonna work out, and I'll pull back. Now all of a sudden,
Because they're invested now.
yeah,
Yes,
now
yes.
it's like, I hate you. You know, I'm
Yes.
getting messages like that. I'm like, well, yo, chill out.
Yes. I got called horrible the other day too, and it's just like, fam, like,
Damn.
But yeah, but like that's the thing. If you like go too hard on the paint,
Yeah.
too quickly.
Yeah,
So if
that's
you
true.
like, and I think also that's probably why I've not passed those 3 months. I go too hard in the paint, like week one, bro, and I'm like, yo, and I just go like hard, and then I don't know you.
Yeah, man. But those are no longer my problems anymore, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like that whole thing of multiple women and all of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so there's no more multiple women.
Yeah, bro. That was like a while back, bro.
Oh, okay.
No longer that guy now.
So what type of guy are you now?
I'm a one woman man now.
Oh, so you're telling us you got a woman?
I didn't say that. I just said I'm a one woman man. There's that song, bro. I just heard this other song the other day. He's like, one thing I've learned for sure is that you can't have one woman. You gotta have three. One woman just to hold you down. One woman just to lift me up. And I gotta have one woman on the side who really don't give a fuck. Bro, that song kills me.
Who's that song by?
I need to find that song. And then he's like, this train gonna keep on rolling even if we leave. He's like, I want you to know one monkey don't stop a show. I'm like, who is this guy, bruh? No, that guy was cold. And obviously that song was made in the 70s.
Yeah, no, but music in the 70s, 80s, yo, those guys used to put it down, bro. They would tell you the exact story,
Bruh.
word for word. Like, there's no, like, imagining. It's like, this
Yeah,
is the story.
It's because they were high of cocaine, bro. Most of them were. That's why.
So, yeah, man, that's the only thing where I don't like having crushes and stuff. But, like I was saying in that thing to Vimeo, like, I watched the series Code Forever on Netflix.
Yeah.
And, bro, like, I was doing so well. Like, I was like, I'm okay being single. Like, I'm sharp. And I've been sharp, right? Enjoying my life, everything. Watch that series. Yo, now I'm sub-welling again. And I don't want to sub-well. Because when I sub-well, then that's when you end up doing desperate things.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
That's
I
true.
just don't want to be
I
making
hate being in
decisions
that
out of
position.
desperation. Or because the crush's feeling is too strong.
I get it, bro.
Yeah, so it's just like, woosa, just breathe.
I hate it when a woman has got a weak spot in my heart.
Hey, dude.
Because then you
Are you-
just take advantage of me.
Hey, dog. So, yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's game time again.
Yeah, game time.
So
Okay.
today's game, we're gonna have 5 questions. You guys are gonna have to shout your name before you shout the answer, and the first person to get 3 correct answers wins, and that person wins a truth or dare. Are you guys ready? Do you? So let's make this a little bit challenging.
Bless you.
Thank you. Please repeat that.
Let's make this a little bit challenging. I did prepare a few questions, but if you guys want to pick a category, I can go off the fly and ask you questions of that. Or do you want me to ask you the questions that I prepared?
Just ask the prep questions for me.
Okay.
What do you think, bro?
Sure, no, ask the prep ones.
Yeah, you wanted the other one.
Yeah, I did. I was going to say sports, but it's fine. Ask your prep ones.
All right, cool. Well, you're lucky because sports is one of the questions I was going to ask.
Okay.
Cool. Let's start off with question 1. There is a man who loves running in Hollywood. He recently came out with a film.
Taki.
Tom Cruise.
Taki.
Yeah, Taki.
Yeah. The question is, who's the man?
Yeah,
Tom Cruise.
but you have to shout your name
Oh,
before you give the
I
answer.
said Tom Cruise. No, I didn't get the rule.
You did.
I said clearly you have to shout your name first, and then I'll address you, and then you answer.
Snap. And I knew that one
Let's go
though.
Mission Impossible. Yeah, Tom Cruise. Yeah.
All right, next question. So Taki is on 1.
Okay.
Recently, there's been a competition that happened on Wednesday night, where
Taki.
okay,
Europa League final, Manchester United.
that wasn't the question. So
Sinaye. Is that? Was this Wednesday?
hold on, let me finish the question.
Okay.
Which was the team that won this tournament?
Taki.
No, you out. You answered already, and Taki basically.
Tottenham Hotspur.
There we go.
Taki. Taki. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me keep quiet, man.
Question.
I learned my lesson.
Question 3. This one's going to be a bit challenging. So, who is willing to give their body count first?
Me, Sinaye.
Yeah.
0. I've never killed a human before.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an
So answer something.
no, that's fine.
I got
so
the
he's
point,
got
bro.
the point. So he's
You thought one thing.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I was like, there's many ways to skin a cat.
I did. Okay, damn.
yeah. This was just a trick question to see where your mind went.
But you even know where my mind went.
We don't know now, but we
We do,
assume.
nigga. That's why I didn't answer.
No,
it.
because you know this game called Sims, and the Sims you make human
Ah.
beings, which are bodies. So I've made a few.
Why would you hesitate in telling us? Why would you Taki with Sims?
No, 'cause I thought you were still leading up to the question. I didn't know it was done.
Yeah, he was done, bruh. He was done. He was done. Ain't no Sims up in this bitch, nigga.
Carry on.
Okay, so Sinaye's in 2 points. If he gets the next question right, then he wins. There's 2 questions left though.
Okay.
So question number 4. So there's a tournament going on at the moment, where every team is playing a game today.
Sinaye.
Yeah.
Premier League.
Okay, but you didn't let me finish.
Thank
So
you.
let me finish the
Yeah,
question.
learn from me, bro. I made the same mistake. Please carry on.
Which team is winning or has already won this tournament? Sinaye already gave you the answer to what tournament it is.
Taki,
Yes.
Liverpool.
Okay, so now we're on 2-2.
Hey, so it's 2-2.
Yep. One more question left.
Kills Saraiva alive.
Okay, so the next question is going to lead us into our next segment. And so this question is basically, you are going to tell us what is the biggest thing that you spent money on during our period where we weren't shooting anything.
Sinaye.
Yep.
Flip. I had to think of what I was on spit.
Fixing my car. Sorry. Fixing my car.
Cool. So with that,
Fixing my car.
Sinaye has won this tournament and he gets the truth a day. And as you guys noticed, this year's tournament wasn't about testing your brains. It was about how patient you guys are and how well you listen.
Oh my god. Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
Actually, I've got a good dare for you.
Oh,
And this is you're gonna love this. It's me looking out for you, bro. Say one thing that you've always wanted to say to some toxic fans out there, but you felt like, oh, I shouldn't. Just say it.
To toxic fans.
Yeah. You know how you always like, you know?
Yeah.
Get it off your chest, bro.
There's a part of me that when it was really bad, when I was getting destroyed, there's a part of me that's wished they could just line up all these guys for me, like in a row, bro. Just give me like 5 minutes, and I'm gonna rip every one of them
No,
apart.
it's
But to all the other toxic fans who are very weird and whatever, you guys are losers. No, like that's very big loser energy. Please go to something productive with your life.
yeah.
God loves you. Your parents love you. Your family loves you. So go use that love for something for yourself, more productive, something that will actually make a difference in your own life. Because whatever hate and whatever weird energy you have going on, fam, it ain't cute. It ain't cute. You won't find the love of your life doing that. You won't become rich by doing that. You might be thinking, yeah, you're making us feel sad or whatever, but we're moving on, bruh. Like, we know where we're loved, we're loved at home. So, yeah, just like, do better.
Yeah.
Make better decisions. And you're grown. That's the thing. You're old, fam. You're old. So, like, be grown, please.
Get him, homie.
Please.
See, that was a good day, right?
Yeah.
I'm happy
Yeah.
you got it off your chest.
Yeah.
So that was just addressed to the older fans, right? The teens and
Even
and
though
higher.
to all of you. No, but you have a brain that works. No, you have a functioning brain.
I mean, if you're able to comment on it.
Explain to me how your functioning brain, right, that lets you, like, gives you free will, to like make good decisions or whatever.
Gives you free will as NB.
With that brain, you're gonna sit there, waste your time, and go, oh yeah, Sinaye's like this. Oh, Taki, you're like this.
Yeah.
Oh, like really, bro? That working brain of yours, that works properly, that's got blood flowing into it. You got nothing better to do.
Exactly. But also before you
Stop
judge,
being a loser. Stop it.
yeah,
Because show the biggest loser. That's what you are, fam. Without the weight. Dickheads.
and also before they judge someone behind the scenes in just comments,
Yeah.
come on camera and you do that.
Huh?
I say before you judge someone in the comments doing it behind the scenes, come on the camera and do
Yeah,
it.
come.
Be
But
brave.
on that, though, I've realized that not a lot of people can actually do our job, bro.
You did say this to me, yeah.
I've realized, like, it's so easy to chat, but
Mm.
just step into our shoes. Just, oh my goodness, for one day, I would love
For a day.
for all the people just to live my life for a day.
For a
and
day.
Let's see if they would handle it with this much grace and this much poise.
For a day, bro.
You know?
For a day. No, try it.
Just kill it.
Try it, please. Please. If I could give it to you, I would say, come, dude. Take, and then let me switch roles with you. And let's see how you like it.
I'd probably see how miserable it is. That's why
Dude.
I'm hopping on the internet and speaking smack.
Yeah.
If we'd swap roles, I'd see, but oh, it makes sense why this person is, constantly attacking Taki or Sinaye.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely believe you have to be miserable to be doing
No,
that,
you have to,
bro.
yeah.
Like, there's,
you don't rate yourself. You see no value in your
like,
life.
I don't
There's
understand
nothing.
why you just go around spreading negativity, bro.
Bro.
And
And yeah.
you know what's funny? There's I must find this channel. There's a person I found on Instagram. She goes and she looks at all these people giving comments to other people. So for example, there was a phase where people were going crazy about Millie Bobby Brown just because she now looks like an adult,
Yeah,
not
I
like a
saw
cute
that.
kid anymore.
That stuff was weird, dude.
And
Like,
this woman found the people who were making these comments and she put their picture online.
Mm.
And she says, "You're the one commenting about how this person looks. Meantime, you look like a troll."
Yeah.
fam, I remember Als did this. Some dude commented on her video and was like coming after. She went to the man's profile, was like, I know you're not coming after me looking like this. Now you're looking at this man. Man
Yeah.
looks malnourished. Man looks like he's not seen the sun in years. Man looks like he doesn't splash. Like, bro,
It's really not shocking, bro.
it's actually not. But go outside. You are loved. Someone loves you. Go find that person and leave us alone, bro.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Me, I'm now. I'll come for you if you come for me.
Let's speak about that. Can we speak about that?
What?
So, Vima, you don't know this, but there was a day Sinaye was on Twitter
Oh,
fighting people, bro. Wow. Dragging everyone was coming after him, bro. Like it was.
Yeah.
But then for you, what was the switch? Because before you weren't like that.
yeah, man. I just realized that I got caught up in this whole thing of, when you're starting off and you're building a brand and you just want to be squeaky clean.
Yeah.
Just make sure that I say the right thing. I do the right thing. But then everybody reaches a ceiling, bro. And
Yeah,
I just
there's a
got
line.
tired of seeing all these false narratives that are out there. And people imagine creating these. I was like, this is actually doing more damage than good now. If I just keep quiet, now it's doing more. Some people are actually, if you see something like multiple times and this person's not even coming out to say anything about it, like, you might even think, okay, it's true. Because you know what the story is nowadays. You see it, you read it online, you think it's true now.
This is about the whole relationship Shandy stuff. Now.
Yeah. So I really got annoyed. I was just like, you know what? Let me actually let these people know what my life is actually like. Not telling them, but like just telling them off where to get off and to just leave me alone, bro. Like I don't go around looking for attention and like being up in people's faces and all of that. Bro, you know this. If I really wanted attention, oh my goodness,
There's
that.
so many.
Jeez,
Bro.
if I really,
Bro, I even thought about it myself too. I'm like,
Thank you.
if I really wanted this clout, like people like saying I'm after,
oh my goodness.
fam, I would have milked so many things. Do you understand? Our very first episode, I would have milked that thing.
Yeah.
I would have milked it for days.
Yes.
But I don't care about that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's more to life than I don't know, man. Just always being relevant or whatever.
dude.
Like yes.
So I think for me it was just a thing of, okay, today I have time for y'all,
Yes.
like let me actually address you guys.
Yeah, and you pulled up.
No, I was really fed up, bro. Like I
pulled up.
was really fed up that
You
day
pulled
because
up, man.
it was just like, what the hell?
Yeah, people need to know.
They don't even know my life like that. Like they don't know anything. Like they don't know what went down after the show and everything. I think for me, what really annoyed me is that I work really hard, bro.
Yeah.
And people minimizing all of my hard work to be like, oh, shipper's money. Oh my goodness, bro, that really annoyed me. And that's why I had to address it. I'm like, geez, man, this money that you guys are going crazy over, I freaking made that when I was 20 years old. Like, okay, now what? So it was really, it was annoying, bro.
Sure,
Like,
bro.
it was annoying. But yeah, that was it for me, for my crash out. I don't think I'd ever give them a time of day again, because I even saw one, this other girl. I think she even changed her handle now. It's like, oh, okay, now I even gave her an identity.
Really?
There's that one girl I responded. I said, Ewe Rihanna to her.
Yeah.
She changed her name in brackets. She added Ewe Rihanna. I was like, oh, congratulations. Now I gave you an identity. Well done. So I was like, that's what I don't like. For me, it
Yeah.
was always a thing of, I don't want to respond to trolls, because now I feel like I'm putting you on my platform that I work so hard to attain and to maintain. So I don't want to put you on that.
Yes.
That's my shit.
No, valid.
That's my platform. You don't deserve to be there.
Valid.
But sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Who said that?
That little person said that.
No, you're right, man.
So yes, there are a lot of trolls on the internet and a lot of people we don't like, but there are soldiers there too.
Yeah.
And there's one particular soldier who's been trying to keep
Yo.
our can I say channel going.
Aye.
Do you guys do you know what her or his okay, so they've basically started a SinTaki Unplugged fan page.
Yeah, man.
And I'm gonna leave it for you guys to now tell the viewers what we discussed behind the scenes.
No, Chonga, whoever you are that's right there, we know it. Even if you're late, we know it. That's closer. That's a compliment, bro. Like,
Okay.
no, you can say that to a lady. Yeah, Chonga. We know it.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Means you're
Yeah.
able to do things. You're a provider. You make things happen. And shout out to whoever's running that page, man. Like, we both really would like to find out who you are.
Yeah.
And once we do, what are we gonna do?
So once we find out who you are, and please give us substantial proof to make it like obvious because it mustn't be anyone random. It must be really the person who's been putting in the hours and putting in the graft and everything. Once we find out who we are going to let you run one of our episodes or one of our videos or whatever, but we'll let you be in charge of a SinTaki Unplugged
The whole
episode,
thing.
the whole thing. And like Sinaye was saying, that we're not a podcast anymore, really. We're a channel. So whatever idea you have for the SinTaki Unplugged channel, we'll let you cook it. We'll let you be the master chef. Pega.
Plus, there is a special surprise that we're not going to disclose right now, but there's a special prize, a special something, Yana, for you as well.
Yeah. So thank you so much, honestly, to whoever that person is.
Yeah, man.
Shout out. And then
And to all our 7,000 subscribers now. To all our 7,000 subscribers, shout out to you guys for subscribing and just always showing us love and support. We did mention, like Vimo said, there are a lot of trolls, but you guys are the real soldiers. You guys are the real MVPs. You know, you stay supporting us in everything that we do. Wouldn't have gotten this far if it wasn't for you guys.
Yes.
So we appreciate all that you guys do for us, and continue, man, clocking up and racking up those hours for us. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, and then also I think it's important to say how we are going to be like moving forward as well, so you guys know what to expect. So we unfortunately won't be able to do like an every Thursday thing anymore, because of our like conflicting schedules, but also trying to rediscover ourselves.
Yeah.
So there will be always something dropping at least once every month.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Whenever Sinaye and I can find time to be with each other, we'll try to go live as well. So you can also just be engaging with you guys. But like, it's just baby steps until we get going again. Because I think that's also something we figured out, that went too hard, too fast, like too quickly.
Yeah, we've experienced the burnout.
Yeah, the burnout hit us fast and
Yeah,
hard.
especially for you.
Yeah, dude.
For you, it was very hectic.
And also Vima was
And
like
Vimo,
doing madness,
both
man.
of you guys, eh?
So yeah, it was a
Yeah.
lot. Hey, those Thursdays used to be...
Oh
my gosh.
the weekends where we would spend just shooting the
Yeah.
entire weekend.
Yep, it was crazy.
was
And
crazy.
the amount of technical difficulties we had, so many unexpected. Like, you'll sit there and you'll prep the night before for everything. You get on set and it's a whole challenge itself.
When Taki was editing one of the episodes, I got to see how much work you had to put in,
That
bro.
was too
That
much.
was not easy.
Yo, it
Yeah,
was hectic.
yeah, it's crazy.
Dude.
But yeah, we are not at the end of the road.
Yes.
Unplugged gang, we are here. And we did apologize for our absence, but we will not ghost you again. We're back, and we're doing it
Yes.
our way now. You know,
Yes.
we feel like we're taking control,
Yes.
and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this new chapter that we're still trying to uncover. Do bear in mind though, it is a process. We're also still trying to uncover it, and we're still trying to learn it. We're still trying to figure out what works for us. But we're looking forward to taking you guys along on the journey.
Yeah, and please also give suggestions for the channel too.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not just podcasts. Because yeah, we're also realizing that we're also just evolving from that too and diversifying. So any suggestions you have on like, oh yeah, shoot this type of content, try this, or these type of challenges that we could do.
Yeah.
You know, like some people do like those 10,000 calorie challenges, for example. Have you ever done that?
Do I look like a guy that's done 10,000 calories?
I've done it once in my life.
Come on, you know me, bro.
So
Is that a
No, I've never.
how?
You,
stuff like
you
that,
lose
yes.
10,
No,
like
eat 10,000.
eat 10. Oh, I thought you were like making sure that you lose.
No, he eats in 24 hours. I did it with my sister once. It was lit,
Jeez.
but it's hard, bro.
That I would enjoy doing.
It's
I would
difficult.
enjoy. I've probably done it before without even knowing.
10,000? No, you haven't, bro.
I haven't.
10,000 is crazy. Like, it's mad.
Okay, break it down for me. Break down the meals.
So like, I remember I did my research and everything, so I had to get like this burger from Steers.
So let me stop you there.
Oh,
Let's make this interesting.
okay.
You can do the breakdown in small short videos that we will post on our channel during the week.
Okay.
And then the week that you post those videos, that Thursday will be the day you guys do a vlog on eating 10,000 calories in
Okay,
that
wait,
day.
pause. Wait. Oh. I'm still doing my diet for gym. I can't do 10,000 right now. Otherwise, it blows me out the water.
Okay, that's fine. Then when
Okay,
when you're ready.
good then.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
when
when you're
I'm ready, then we'll do it. Because otherwise, my whole schedule's messed up. I won't be able to gym anything.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
so our next episode won't be that. Our next episode will be you guys planning in the story format,
Sure.
what telling the audience what you guys did the past few weeks or months.
Okay, cool.
Because we never get into big detail in that in today's episode.
Sure.
So that'll be the next episode.
Sure. All right.
All right, man.
All right, guys.
And with that,
Thank you for watching another episode of SinTaki Unplugged.
boom.
Deuces.